Hello, hello. Welcome. I am Tina Weiland, owner of Tina Weiland Fitness Coaching, where you find your strength. If you are watching this video, the purpose of this video is to give you a walkthrough, in-depth walkthrough of what online coaching would look like with me. What you get, I'm going to take you into the app, the whole process to see what you get, because online coaching is a very broad term, and a lot of people still don't really know what online coaching is yet, and there's definitely varying degrees of online coaching. Sometimes online coaching can get a bad rep as far as being like cookie cutter workouts, Excel spreadsheets, like really kind of cheaply done, where your coach doesn't really message you back. You don't get any FaceTime exposure, just messaging back and forth. And mine is nothing like that. Mine is very high touch point, very personalized. You get very high quality resources and education and tools to make sure that you succeed, and you're going to see what that's all about. So first things first, you start on my website. So TinaWeilandFitness.com, you're on the homepage and it looks something like this. There's actually a lot of great resources on here. So maybe you're not quite ready for coaching yet. I do have some free stuff. You can check out my blog. I do a lot of different blog posts. I just started posting more content on there again. Oh, you may see my cat Binks. Oh, there he is. He's very needy right now. I also have my podcast, which I love my podcast. Oh, look at him. Look how handsome he is. My podcast, I'll usually post on Mondays and Wednesdays every week, different topics. I try to center it around health and fitness, nutrition, but I do some lifestyle and fun topics on there as well. It's called the Tea with Tina podcast. You can listen to that anywhere, Spotify, iTunes, wherever podcasts are available. I do have a merch shop as well if you ever wanted to check that out. There are some freebies too, so you can get a free workout guide. Sorry, it's kind of hidden because I'm on my hosting platform. If we scroll down to the bottom here, there's the Healthy Girl Bundle workout guide, which you get a lot of resources and freebies, and it's kind of like an example of what it would be like to work out with me and work with me and the quality of things that I get. So we have that. Feel free to check out the results page as well. There's definitely a ton of testimonials, a ton of transformations on there of people that I have trained and worked with if you kind of want to see what kind of results you can get. And aside from physical results, my favorite things are the mental transformations and the lifestyle shifts, because while physical results are wonderful and beautiful and they look amazing, I'm all about long-lasting, sustainable results and like creating a lifestyle that you actually enjoy. Okay. So we have that. So you're going to click work with me. Right now, my main offering. Okay. Sorry, just letting it load. My main offering is my Flourish one-on-one coaching. Okay. I'm just really starting there, really nailing that down for people. I don't want to confuse anybody, and I think this is going to be the best coaching that you can really get. So let's take a look. So one-on-one coaching, we have our little product suite here. There's a lot of great features that you get with my Flourish coaching. It's really meant for people who they've tried a ton of diets, they've tried a ton of workout plans, they're kind of burned out, they feel like nothing works, and they're just ready for a change. And I particularly like training with busy women, which a lot of us are, because I really try to simplify a healthy lifestyle for you. And I also try to customize it to you. I'm not trying to fit you into this box like a lot of the programs are. You use my method and we're going to do it this way. No, we work together to find something that's going to work for you. And it's totally customized to give you success, because I know in my own personal journey, I never felt like I fit in with any of the workout or nutrition programs, and something always felt off, and I found myself tweaking it to find something that I personally liked, which is why I've adopted this in my coaching style, because everybody's unique, everybody has their own things, everybody has their own mental struggles and their personal lifestyles and their time restrictions, so that's why it needs to be custom to you. Okay. Now, there are some great things that we get. So we get the app, which we're going to take a walk through all the great features that you get in here. This is my own custom coaching app. You get your workouts, you get your tracking features in there. You get a food tracker very similar to MyFitnessPal, if not better. The option to do photo food diaries, habits, the meal plan recipe generator, which is priceless. There's group messaging in there. There's a lot of great things in here. Okay, so this is kind of like your home base. On top of that, you're going to get extras to kind of supplement with your journey to make sure that you're successful. So the big thing is the Tina Weiland Fitness Client Academy. Again, we're going to take a peek in there, but it's basically a host hub of resources around a get started here guide, so a quick start guide to make sure you have all the tools to be successful, workout tools, nutrition tools, recipes, tons of recipes, and mindset kind of stress hacks, things like that. And it's an ever growing library. I'm always updating it with new things, and you get lifetime access to this, whether you're a client right now or you were in the past or you are in the future. So it's a really, really great resource, always kind of just growing. Then this is new, the Motivation Club, which is a Facebook mini membership. So typically this is going to be a $7 a month membership for people who aren't currently coaching clients, but current coaching clients get this for free. I created the Motivation Club as a place for people to basically get a constant flow of motivation through workouts, recipes, Facebook Lives. Binks is like really into this talk right now. Facebook Lives and just discussion in general. So it's going to be structured through a 4-week plan, and there's going to be themes every month. So at the time of recording for July, it's going to be kind of like a 4th of July patriotic theme, and the focus is going to be abs. So we're going to be dropping a ton of ab circuits. I might do a Facebook Live workout in there for you to use. We're doing a plank challenge with a cute little downloadable tracker in there. So tons of free resources with that. I'm going to be dropping 5 recipes that are going to be kind of like barbecue, 4th of July themed with full macros and everything. They're going to be healthy recipes, wide range of options there. I'm going to be coming on to do a Facebook Live chat. We'll have a ton of discussions. I did just drop a motivational like weight loss jar tracker. So it's a jar that shows little kind of balls. Each ball is a pound, and you can color in the circles for like how like close you are with your weight loss goals. And there's one for 10 pounds, 25 pounds, and 50 pounds. So I'm going to routinely be dropping stuff like that as well. And, you know, you're going to get to keep and have access to all of those resources that I ever drop. Okay, so again, you can see it's just a source of so much motivation, right? So you get that as well. On-demand workouts, that will be coming soon. So I do have the option to do live workouts in the app that you can hop into and join. And I would like to start doing that a little bit more. My schedule has been a little bit hectic, and I want to make sure my schedule is freed up enough that I can do that consistently. But expect on-demand workout libraries where you can just do follow-along workouts with me, whether they be live or they were recorded already and you have access to them in the app. And the most important one, which I think is the Loom pre-recorded video check-ins. This is the most personal touch, I believe, and this is my chance to really show my coaching to my clients and dig deep. So Loom is what I'm using right now. It's a screen recorder and you see my face in the corner. This is the best way to be personalized, especially for busy people like yourself, without having to schedule a physical call, because I know it's hard for sometimes people's schedules to match up and sometimes things come up. So this is why I love the pre-recorded check-in. So depending on what package you choose, you're going to get pre-recorded check-in from me. Sometimes it's once a month, sometimes it's bi-weekly, sometimes it's every week, based off of a check-in form that you fill out. And based off of the responses that I get from that check-in form, I'm going to give you feedback. So sometimes we have a really easy week and the check-in might not be as long. Sometimes you ask a really good thought-provoking question, and we're going to explore that a little bit more deeply. And depending on what the topic is, I might give you some homework in a good way. I'll give you some nice handy like printables or resources, or maybe I'll give you a task to do for the week based on what your question is. So it's totally customized to you, which is really amazing. And all of my clients love it. As soon as I started implementing this, it has been a game changer for just program adherence and just that personal touch and connection with you guys. And to be honest, I don't see many coaches that actually do this and maybe do it the right way. So I think it is something that helps me stand out for sure as a coach. Okay, so we get all that. Of course, I have some physical transformations here, so you can look through those, some testimonials, some different things that people have shared. And then as far as how it works, which we're kind of going through, your step one is to fill out the application, which there's a link here. There's links all throughout the page. If you click to this, this takes you to a Google form and you just fill out your app. Okay. You can kind of have idea of what package you want, but it's not set in stone. If you pick something and you end up changing your mind, no big deal. I just kind of want to have an idea what you want out of your program. 2 is choosing the package, which we're going to go over that in a second, of the different packages that are available. 3, you are going to get access to the app. So I'm going to invite you to the app. You're going to create your profile, which we're going to explore the app a little bit. You're going to get your client welcome packet with some overview information in there, and then you get all of your client exclusive resources, and then you're ready to begin. Okay, so we have all of that. So now let's take a look at pricing. So there are 3 different packages, and again, I structured this based off basically what my clients were asking of me to make it a little bit easier, and I kind of created it as a sliding scale because I know that you're probably not going to be stuck in one type of thing forever, right? We're going to kind of adjust based off of maybe what you're going through, how hard you want to hit your goals, if life gets busy, or maybe you have some more time to commit to your goals. So the 3 packages we have are Flourish Lite, Flourish Plus, and Flourish VIP. So Flourish Lite is the budget-friendly one. This one is just workouts only. So it's $75 a month or less. Basically, you get customized workouts catered to accelerate you toward your goals, monthly check-ins, and program analysis. Okay, so once a month check-in, this is for somebody who really just wants to be told what to do workout-wise. They need that structure. Maybe they don't have the time or energy to try to think of a workout program on their own. They still get complete app access, but it's just a little bit less high touch, okay? You still get access to the app and lifetime access to the Client Academy. You get access to the tracking features and everything for nutrition. I just won't oversee it. You get free access to the Motivation Club Facebook group, okay? Flourish Plus, this is going to be a step up. So this is if you want workouts with weekly check-ins. We're going to be a little bit more in depth, maybe working on any questions you have, working out any, if you have injuries, or finding your workout style, or really kind of going into whatever your goals may be, and we really zone in on that. So you need a little bit more help. That's when I would suggest the weekly check-ins. Or this is for nutrition coaching with weekly check-ins. Okay, so it's one or the other. My nutrition coaching is very high touch. I don't just do, macro tracking. We have some sort of tracking, whether it be a photo diary, you're logging your food, or you're tracking very specific macros, but we customize that to you and your needs. And through weekly check-ins, I analyze all of your food logs. I go through each day with you, and we kind of work out how to make better choices, what you're already doing well, and you get a little bit of a learning element to it too, that we focus on different topics as you grow and learn to kind of create a nutrition plan of your own. Okay, so like I said, you pick either workouts or nutrition. You can actually choose bi-weekly or weekly check-ins. I found that some clients don't want the every single week thing, so that's an option. You do get access to the app, Client Academy, and the Facebook group. And then we have Flourish VIP, which is pretty much everything, right? You get the custom workouts, you get the custom nutrition with weekly check-ins. You get the meal plan generator access, the food log analysis, access to the Tino Island Fitness app, Client Academy, and Facebook group. Okay, so this is if you want help with everything. You want to completely revamp your whole healthy routine. Okay, so again, we have different things based on your price point, based on what you want to work on, and this is the pricing matrix for that. So I have a 3, 6, and 12 month commitment. I reward you with cheaper monthly payments depending on how long your commitment is. You will sign a contract for this, just to keep you accountable for it. Now, I do have an option for month-to-month rates, but you'll see that you are paying a little bit higher because you're not doing as big of a commitment. I always recommend to my clients to do a 3-month commitment minimum, because 3 months of good focused effort is really what it takes to truly see results. You can't just do it a month and expect to reach your goals. You're going to notice some changes, but 3 months is really enough time for us to usually work out the kinks of when I first meet you, and we see what works, what doesn't, really get you consistent, really get you building goals. So take that into account as well. So you can see the pricing structure here for Lite, Plus, and VIP, and then the monthly prices. And again, they do get cheaper depending on how long of a commitment you have, okay? There are some FAQ down here, which you can kind of take a look into for different things. But yeah, that's pretty much the sales page. So now that we're in here, you would click that you want to apply. So that takes you to the Google form to fill out your application. Once you submit your application, I'm inviting you to the app. So let's take a peek inside of the app. Okay, so this is kind of my play around account. You can see it's my name, so I'm not using any clients. I'm not releasing any information or anything like that. But this gives you an idea of what you're going to see. So you don't have access on desktop, but you're going to have access to the app on your phone. You're pretty much going to see the exact same thing. As you can see, it tells you up here. I'm just kind of in trainer mode. So when you log in, you're going to see your dashboard. Your dashboard's going to give you your kind of checklist of things to do today. So for me, I have my macro goal. So once you have a set kind of calorie macronutrient goal, that's going to be here. And these bars are going to fill up based off the food you log, and it's going to show you how close you are to those goals and what you got to hit for the rest of the day. If you schedule any workouts that I program for you, they're going to pop up here. I give you the control to schedule your own workouts on days that fit for you. Any habits that we have, like maybe our habit is to hit 5,000 steps per day, or drink 64 ounces of water, I can add those in here for you to check off as well. Any messages like it's check-in day or update your weight or steps or whatever it may be, that can be on here too. So that's there. Now you also have the ability to sync up Fitbit, Apple Watch, Google Fit, Garmin, any of those things. You can sync them up and it'll sync up your steps, sleep, calorie intake, all kinds of different things here, calorie burn, just depending on what your watch may track. You can also manually add these things as well if you don't have a fitness tracker. Like weight, you can obviously manually add. Calorie intake will be based off of what food you're tracking. You can do kind of resting heart rate, photos, different things like that. And then you also have the ability to get achievements. So anytime you do streaks of like tracking habits or workouts, anytime maybe you hit 50 workouts as a milestone, you're going to get a badge for that. Different streaks to kind of keep you going and keep you motivated. Okay, so that's kind of on the main dashboard. Then we have the calendar view, which I mainly use when doing check-ins. Okay, so we're in calendar view. This calendar is a little busy, right? But this is just an example so I can show you kind of all that's available. So I have the availability to give you multiple programs, and I've subscribed to different ones basically for testing services purposes. So I have my 6-week challenges on here, which is another kind of pop-up workout challenge that I do through my app, which is a great way to try out my coaching features. So stay tuned for those because I run those a couple times per year. I have on-demand workouts like stretches, abs, and more that you can kind of always revisit. I have phased programming. So there are different ones that pop up in different colors so you can kind of keep track of everything. But anytime I would log and do a workout, it would pop up in here. So you can see I have like my day 3 skiing legs. That's going to be from one of my challenges. Anytime I tracked my weight, it popped up in here. And then also anytime I log my food, it popped up in here. And you can see I did a habit challenge, which we did kind of as a group where there's different habits that you have to complete each day. So I listed all of those and you have to kind of check them off if you do them. You can see I checked off, I hit 7 to 8K steps this day. So I checked that off. Now for nutrition coaching in particular, I really use this calendar to look at each individual day week by week. So like if I were to click into this into this day, you could see that I hit all gold bars, which gold is good. Red means you're over, blue means you're under for all my macros. So calories, protein, carbs, and fat. And I can actually go through and look at each individual meal, which is great. So, and also if I took a picture, the picture will show up here. You can leave notes for me if you're like, oh, I only ate like half of this, or it didn't taste that great. I'm probably going to do something different. I love when my clients leave me notes. So you could see the breakdown. Like this was a little bit more of a fat dominant meal. I had like eggs and an energy drink. And then I had a snack, like a protein shake with an apple. Lunch, okay. Dinner was pretty high protein, chicken breast, marinara, penne pasta. Looks like I made like a chicken parm this day. Even tracked some garlic bread. So I can look through and look at your choices, see how balanced it was, kind of see what you hit, what your macros were, even look at other nutrients in there just to see where you're at. I can leave comments as well, give you a thumbs up to see what days you're doing good. But I literally do this day by day for my clients, which is awesome. Same thing with workouts. I can actually click into your workouts and I can see like what you logged, if you logged how much weight, if you entered any kind of notes here. If you do your like Apple Watch and stuff, oftentimes it syncs up how many calories you burned and how long it took you to do the workout, so I can see that too. So there's a lot of great information in here for me to kind of check in with. Okay. Your training program also, you have the option. It's pretty standard when you go through your training program. I'm not going to show it here because it looks different on mobile, but you'll get a workout demo video you can click into if you need to reference how to do the video. We do form check videos, so if you're ever questioning how to do something, don't hesitate to send a video of you doing it and I can critique your form. You're going to have kind of like little notes of maybe like make sure to have your feet shoulder width apart or use this type of band, you know, little notes from me. And it's going to tell you to do 3 sets of 12. Like it'll tell you sets and reps, and you can actually log your weight for each set, which is nice because you can keep track of everything. It stores your history from last time, so you don't have to be like, what weight did I use last week? I totally forget. Like it'll be there for you. And there are built-in rest timers. So if I recommend 30 seconds of rest, you can actually click a button and it'll count down 30 seconds for you, and it beeps in your headphones when it's time to start again. So there's a lot of great features in there, and it takes you through the whole workout. The other great feature I wanted to show you was the meal plan generator. Okay, so the meal plan generator does require that you have some sort of calorie and macro goal. So if you're not doing the nutrition coaching and you want access to this, you have to let me kind of calculate a base calorie and macronutrient goal for you, which it's not going to be obviously as accurate as if we did nutrition coaching. Oftentimes when we start at the base, that's just the base. It's a starting point based off some feedback that you give me, and then we kind of tweak it over time based on your goals and what's working or what's not, because everybody's body's different. So keep that in mind if you aren't doing nutrition coaching, but I still like to give you access to this for recipe ideas. So you know, I have my calorie goals and my macro goals, and it generates based off how many meals a day that I eat. So I usually have 3 meals and like a snack. So it generated 3 full days for me. If I ate these perfectly, I would hit my macro and calorie goals for the day. So you can use it exactly like a meal plan. Maybe you spread these out throughout the week. You can also kind of pick and choose as well. If you want to use it for maybe some breakfast ideas, like, oh, I'm going to meal prep this raspberry cheesecake smoothie recipe for the week, then that's fine. You can maybe pull that. You maybe get some different dinner ideas or snack ideas. So you can do that. You don't have to necessarily follow it exactly, but it's there if you want to. The other great thing is you can see it does videos of how to actually make these things, which is awesome. Kind of like if you're, you know, looking up a recipe on Pinterest or something. But if you click into it, it does give you the full macro breakdown. You can actually adjust servings, so that's really great. Sorry, I think I froze a little bit. Okay, you can adjust servings. So if you're shopping, you can, you know, make it like, oh, I'm making it for 4 people. So it'll adjust what you need to make there, which is great. And then again, it gives you directions and ingredients. Most of these things are going to be 20 minutes or less to prep, 30 minutes or less to prep. They're going to be relatively easy for you. You can also print off the recipes if you need. Now, the other cool feature is if you're not stuck with just these recipes, there's a database of thousands of recipes that's always being updated. So if you hit the swap button, let's have it load here. Okay, as you can see, I hit the swap button, so it gives me actually all of these options for breakfast that I can swap out. So like all kinds of crazy things: oatmeal pancakes, mocha overnight pudding, berry cheesecake, 2 ingredient crepes, matcha bowls. I mean, there's literally everything. Whether you like a hearty breakfast, a sweet breakfast, I'm gonna do the mocha pudding because that sounds really good. So I swapped it, and I can kind of just swap it out with what I want, and I can kind of create my own meal plan based off that. Okay, so, and it's always going to modify it to fit your calorie goals and your macro goals. Okay, so this is honestly an amazing feature within itself, and I absolutely love it, and you really get the most out of it if you do nutrition coaching for sure. Okay, so that's kind of an overview of the app. You also get access to messaging to me, so it's very similar to text messaging. You can just message me through the app. There are some group chats as well that I use to keep you in the know with announcements and different motivational things as well, so you do get access to that. I do want to show you the Tina Wellen Fitness Client Academy and the Motivation Club, and then we'll be done. Okay, you can see that we're in the Tina Wyland Fitness Client Academy, so it's a master Google document. There's different tabs here if you want to quickly jump to something, but I have the Start Here tab, which is for, my new clients on I want you to track your progress, some basic workout terminology, a quick start nutrition guide. This thing's like over 25 pages, lots of good info in there. How to get the most out of your nutrition coaching, mobility and core guide. So lots of great resources. I have some workout tools here. Here's that weight loss tracking jar printable. I thought would load like a little preview for me. Oh, maybe. There it is. You can't really see it, but it's there. Different freebies are available. Like I just added PCOS symptom tracker, nutrition tools, creating the perfect meal guide. This is a really nice detailed meal guide. It's like over 10 pages. How to kick cravings, macronutrient cheat sheets. I have a whole recipes section. Like there's over 50 recipes in these alone. And then like some stress recovery and mindset tools. So again, I'm always adding to this. This is plenty as is, but I plan to update it with even more amazing stuff. Okay, so this is great. And remember, you get lifetime access to this. And then let me show you the Motivation Club. Okay, not sure why my webcam just decided to stop working, but that's okay. You get to see a pretty picture of my face. We're almost actually done anyway. So this is the Motivation Club. It's a Facebook group. Like I was explaining before, there's going to be different workouts, recipes, and motivational chats and group discussions. Like each week will be a different theme to kind of keep things organized. So you can see I already dropped that weight loss jar printable for everybody in here. So they'll get the link to it in the comments for them to use. Sometimes I'll post, random discussion topics, but this is actually a sneak peek of the things in July happening. So like I kind of said before, the theme was abs. Overall theme is kind of patriotic because 4th of July. You'll see there's the 30-day plank challenge, which is pretty cool. Some recipes. This one's a keto no-bake cheesecake. It's very delicious. I'm going to be doing a live on like staying on track during vacation and just some like summer fitness tips, and then I'm going to be dropping some ab circuits for everybody. So great content, that and more for the month, and you'll get that as a client. And if you're not ready to be a client, it's only $7 to join this, and you're going to get fresh new content every single month. Okay. But other than that, I think that is everything. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you learned a lot about coaching. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Tina Wyland Fit. If you have any questions, you can email me. You can submit an application with some information. If you have questions, we can definitely. Sorry, I just sneezed if you heard part of that. I tried to pause it. But if you have any questions, I'd love to chat with you and see if we could work something out. I'd love to work together. But that's all for now. Thank you for tuning in to the Tina Wyland Fitness Experience, and we will chat soon. Bye.